guys, and welcome to Life of Pi, just outside of Reno. Check out the views out on top of where we are right now. There's Reno over there in the distance, and we've just driven up from there, all winding up around these mountains up here, and we are on our way to Virginia City, which is going to be the first stop of the day, which is an old kind of prospecting town. They used to mine loads of silver, and it's kind of like an old kind of ghost town now. So we just stopped off on the drive on the way up here. I thought I'd film some of the views from up here because it is absolutely stunning. And then we're going to continue the drive up to Virginia City. So let's get up there and check out this old ghost town. Check it out on the ride up to Virginia City. Those are wild horses. Beautiful. So we made it up to Virginia City. All of Virginia City is kind of behind me, and it is what is known as a living ghost town. So there's still people that live here, but it is kind of a ghost town. And the first stop, the first place we're having a wander around, is the old cemetery. So the cemetery is just at the base of the city. So we're going to wander in, check out the cemetery, and see what's there. Some of these gravestones are well over 100 years old. They haven't been replaced, but look at the condition that's in. It's absolutely perfect. If we spin round, you can just see the scale of kind of the cemetery spread out all amongst this hill. Really quite interesting to have a wander around. So after a quick walk around the cemetery, we're now in the main strip of Virginia City, and all of the buildings that you'll see around us are kind of preserved as they would have been in the 18th, 19th century, so it's really quite cool. So we have a wander up and down here. I'll show you some of the cool buildings and some of the stuff that goes on in Virginia City. Check out the old school timber boardwalks, really cool. And then you've got these kind of wooden shop houses full of antiques. Guys, check out this candy store. I am literally like a kid in a candy store. There is candy, sweeties, toffees, absolutely everything, all in these old cool wooden barrels. How awesome is this? Alright, so we just bought some taffy because I've never heard of taffy before, so I'm going to try it. I've got no idea what flavour this is. I'm really not sure what that is.
Do you like it? What does it taste like?
I don't know. I don't like the texture of it. It's like... What flavour is that?
I think it's banana split.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Say that again?
It's truly hideous. Don't buy taffy. Oh. That one's delicious. Chocolate chip taffy. That's the one. Oh man, it's so much better. Guys, so after experimenting with taffy, we are now in a weird little wedding chapel in this kitschy little place. This is original Virginia City saloon, which is pretty cool. Obviously in Virginia City there are hundreds of old school saloons. This is arguably one of the most famous ones, the Delta Saloon, and it's got something inside called a suicide table, which we're about to go and check out. So this is suicide table, which is originally a Pharaoh bank table, and reportedly 3 owners of this table have lost so significantly that they all committed suicide, so it got named the suicide table. Obviously the owner of the table plays against the patrons then gamble. If they beat the owner of the table, then they win the money, and 3 of the owners, according to this little sign up here, have committed suicide because they lost in the region of $70,000 and $80,000. Guys, checking out this old slot machine, you could win an 1847 Colt pistol. How amazing is that? Guys, that's it from Virginia City. Really cool to walk around the old city and see how pretty much nothing's changed in 200 years, which is really quite interesting. Just about to leave, jump back in the car, and then it's on to the next part of the adventure. So after leaving Virginia City, on the drive up to Lake Tahoe, we've got to go through Carson City, which is where I'm standing right now. Carson City is the state capital of Nevada, and directly behind me is the state capitol building, which is absolutely beautiful. Really cool building. So let's go inside and have a walk around and see what we can find out. So this room right here is the Legislative Assembly. It's amazing to actually be able to come in and see this. So within the museum, there's a chair here, which is an elk horn chair used by Teddy Roosevelt during his visit to the state capital of Nevada. It's amazing. So after walking around Carson City, Virginia City, we are now in Reno, and I'm standing outside Circus Circus, where we're staying. You'll see the giant circus people behind me. We're going to walk around downtown, head down towards the riverside, grab some food, a couple of drinks, then we're probably going to come back to one of the casinos, gamble a little bit of cash, try and get some free drinks whilst gambling, and generally see what Reno nightlife has to offer. So come and join us. So guys, check out some of these installations that are in the centre of Reno. Burning Man, the music festival, is on this weekend, and these are some of the kind of installations that you'd expect to see there. So guys, just by the Reno sign, there is the Whitney Peak building, and if you look at the side of the building, it is a rock climbing wall. So you can climb the entire wall and the entire building on a rock climbing wall. Amazing, eh? So after wandering around downtown, we've ended up in the Silver Legacy Casino. Now you can sit at the bar and gamble 25 cents at a time, and they keep bringing you free drinks, which is amazing. So I'm sitting there playing blackjack, and we are getting loaded on whiskey and cokes whilst sitting playing blackjack, which is awesome. And I'm walking through the middle of a casino right now, which is absolutely insane and absolutely amazing. So let's carry on gambling. So really good news, we've been drinking free all evening. We've maybe had 15 drinks between us. In bad news, we lost $60 on the slot machines. So our 12 to 15 drinks that we've had have cost between $3 and $5 each. When it comes to budget travel, I'm not really giving you very good advice, because we just spent $60 on 15 drinks, but it could be worse. Guys, we come down to the Nugget, which is a little casino outside of Reno. Not outside of Reno, right next to El Dorado, etc. And right through there into the diner, you get the Awful burger, which is pretty iconic. So let's go and get it and check it out. And we had to come down to Awful and get a massive burger and fries. And there it is. That's it for tonight. It's been an awesome evening of gambling, exploring more of Reno and Tahoe, and drinking as much as we physically could. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And until tomorrow, guys, peace out.